morning everyone. So it's just gone a little bit past 7:30 and yeah, back in Trogen to continue stage 2, etappe 2 of Alpine Panoramaweg. So yeah, looking at around about 14 kilometers today with 600 meters of elevation. So yeah, should be fun. Weather is fantastic, so fingers crossed we get some good views. So yeah, Trogen to Appenzell with one Cantons crossing from Appenzell to Appenzell Innerrhoden. So yeah, let's do it. So here's something I haven't seen in a while. It's an observatory. So I'm guessing they had an absolute fantastic time last weekend with all of the aurora borealis that we had. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to see it. Yeah. Alrighty, so just at the end of the first ascent. So this hike has a total of 3 ascents, 2 major, 1 minor. Now the minor is the second half of the saddle of this ridge, so yeah. And then the other one, so you get into the valley, up over the ridge in Appenzell. So yeah, fantastic day, and the scenery, which I'll show you in a moment, is absolutely stunning. I'm really happy I'm out here today. So yeah. Okay, so a slight update. Basically, the second half of the saddle is just ahead of me. I'll show you in a moment. But between me and that is a herd of cows. So here's the saddle. And then just ahead of me, 100 meters, is a small, there's a little rise, and then beyond that is the herd of cows. Now I remember why I prefer hiking in the winter rather than the summer. With winter, of course, you got more bad weather and less cows and less. Here's hoping I can get through this unscathed, as I am not a fan of cows. We'll see, we'll see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so the good news is they're in another field. The bad news is they are right next to where I need to get through. I can't see any calves, so we'll see how it goes. And there they are. Right, let's do this. Alrighty, so field of cows was survived. They're just behind me there, just enjoying themselves in the sun. Yeah, just a little bit inquisitive, but other than that, they were mainly focused on eating rather than me, which is always good. So yeah. Well, okay, I didn't even see it, but somewhere over here, there's a little deer lying down, and I didn't even see it. Next thing I know, it's run off. That was, oh, no, it's gone. But anyways, the clip that you just saw was the minor ascent. So, yep, that was the saddle, and now I need to go through another field of cows, so we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, so as you can tell in the previous video, I am approaching civilization, and that civilization is called Bühler. So yeah, I just need to cross through town, go up the hill on the other side of the valley, onto the plateau, and then down into Appenzell. Yeah, not too far to go now. Alrighty, so progress is progressing progressively. As, yeah, just making slow, steady pace as it's very sunny and it's quite exposed. I'm not in a proper forest, I've got very little, I mean I've got patches of shade, but not a lot, so yeah, just taking it nice and easy on this road here. So the last thing I want to do is exhaust myself and get affected by the heat. So yeah, that's it really. Alrighty, so I've made it to the top of the second summit, or the second major ascent basically, and yeah, it's definitely fun, very intense. I know it was relatively steep at times. But yeah, other than that, it was interesting, very fun, and yeah. Just continuing on now with some fantastic scenery, which you will see momentarily. Right. Centered. No. It's definitely a lot harder than it looks solo, right? Balance. Okay, there we go, and we got it. Alrighty, so after that brief moment of shenanigans on the seesaw, I'm moving on. Now, as you can tell behind me, the road has, well, it's now made of concrete, tarmac, something, not now, man-made basically. So that means there's probably the potential for vehicles, which means that I am probably going to be just doing pano shots from here on in, as yeah, I don't really want to risk the camera getting squashed. So yeah, but it's smooth sailing now. One last little something, and then it's all the way downhill into Appenzell. So yeah, should be interesting, as it's a town I don't think I've ever been to. So yeah, time to go check it out, I think. Alrighty, so that big mountain on the hill in front of us is Cantons, and it's looking a lot closer than it did this morning, so or earlier today. That hill in front of us is also what I'm going to have to cross tomorrow to get into the valley on the other side to go around the base of Cantons. So yeah, I was thinking, you know, the weather is nice, I could press on, but no, I am not doing that. Yeah, because tomorrow's meant to be a little bit cooler, which means that it's going to be a little bit more conducive for walking uphill. And yeah, it's also meant to be cloudy and overcast. Not sure what that means for the view, but from what I can tell, we've got quite a few cumulus clouds accumulating. But yeah, we'll have a look, see, and see how it goes, because I'm definitely coming out tomorrow again. Alrighty, so I've made it to Appenzell, and yeah, super excited to check out a town I've never actually been to before. So yeah, should be interesting. I could definitely feel my hay fever's kicking up, a nightmare though, so yeah. But yeah, no, other than that, this has been a fantastic walk. One thing I do have to say though is I am surprised by the lack of military infrastructure. This is the second hike now I've been on. Yesterday was the first where I haven't seen any kind of old bunkers or fortifications. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, no, that's just a little personal note there. But yeah, well, we'll see what the future brings. And walking up that gigantic hill first thing tomorrow. So yeah.